All right, so this is topic 16 review. The routine is that's what we finish off tomorrow. We've got a little assessment practice. We're not taking a test, but we need to make sure as mathematicians we use vocabulary words every day. And the more we use them, the more we understand them. So we got to be able to read them. Area, equation, multiplication. Here's our new one. Perimeter, rectangle, square, and remember square units these two work together. So for this one, a T or an F, true or false. So if I need to find the area of a square, so here's my area of a square. There's a square. And if I wanted to make an area, I would need to know a length and a width. Or if it was a square, all I would need to know is one side, because we know a square is equal all the way around, so I need length and the width. And so that's only two numbers, and if you remember, we multiply them. But look what it says here, is to find the area of a square, you can multiply the sides lengths by 4. No, we would multiply the length, and that's two numbers. That should be a 2. So that makes this false. This one says perimeter measured in square units. Remember what we said. Area, squarea, perimeter. Nope, we just measure in units, like feet, like yards, like centimeters. But if we wanted to find the area, we would say square feet, square yards, square centimeters. So perimeter, not measured in square units. You can use subtraction or multiplication equation. So here's what I'm suspicious about. Subtraction and multiplication don't work together. Addition and multiplication work together. Subtraction and division work together to find the area of a rectangle. Right here. No way. Area, it's length times width, multiplication only. So that's false. So a rectangle with a width, so this is a width of 6 and a length of 8 has a perimeter of 28 inches. Well, let's find out. Perimeter is all the way on the outside, so start just like we always done. 6 plus 8, that's 14. 14 plus 6, that's 20. And then we go all the way back home. We all the way back home. 20 plus 8, 28. Is that what they said? A rectangle with a width of 6, length of 8, has a perimeter of 28. That's what we figured out. So this one's true. A square with a side length of 5 meters, so we'll put a 5 there, we'll draw a square, has an area of 20 square meters. So area, we need a length, we need a width, so we need a 5. And remember, area, length times width, that's 25 square meters. Not 20, so this one's false. Now, 6 through 8, we got to tell if each equation shows to find an area or the perimeter. So we got to write one of those two. So this one says, here's my equation right here, equal sign, 8 times 4, 4 sides. So this is 8, that's 8, that's 8, and that's 8, because this is a square. And if I'm doing multiplying by 4, it's the same as saying 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. And when we're adding them or multiplying quicker, we are finding the outside. We're finding the perimeter. All right, next one's equation says 4 times 2. Where do they get these factors? Here's a 4, length, times a width. No other numbers, no other factors. So that means we are length times width. So that is finding the area. And then look at this right here, this equation. 7 plus, there's a 7 here. Yeah, that would be 7. Plus 1, check. Another 1. Oh, that's down here. So they're going and adding these up in a different order than we usually do. But added all the sides. That means they went all the way around the perimeter. So this is perimeter. And last but not least, we talked about comparing them. Compare the perimeter and area of each figure. Use at least 2 terms. So if we are comparing the perimeter and the area, we better figure out what the area is first for both, and we better figure out what the perimeter is for both to see if they're similar or different. So we have an area here of 6 times 1, length times width. So this is 6 square centimeters. I'm sorry you can't see that, but that's 6 area is 6 square centimeters. And the area for this one, length times width, 4 times 3 is 12. So right away, our area is different. 12 square centimeters. They're using the same units, so we can use that word, so we can use units in there. That's a similar. They're comparing same units, centimeters. Perimeter. So let's figure the perimeter for this one. Let's add. So the perimeter for figure 1 is 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. And 8 plus 6 is 14. And remember, it's not area, just a unit, centimeters. Let's see about this perimeter. So this is 3, that's 3. That's 4, this is 4. So figure A is 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. And 10 plus 4 is 14. And so figure A perimeter is 14 centimeters. And so they have the same perimeter. There's a vocabulary word. They have the same perimeter, different area. Let's see what other vocabulary words we can use. We used an area. We used perimeter. Oh, look at these 2 terms right here. Are our shapes, any of our shapes down below a square? No, because they're not all equal. But they're both, this quadrilateral right here, they're rectangles. And you can say both are rectangles. And look at this. We already used 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms, 4 terms. We used 4, and all they were asking for was 2 terms. And so remember, you can compare, contrast, use those vocabulary terms.